Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope that you are being productive at your homes. First of all, I would like to appreciate all those students who are sending me the work on my WhatsApp. And for those who have not sent me any work, please do it and send it to me as soon as you can. So students, here comes your third lesson on history, and the topic is Kushan invaders. Today's topic will be covered in two parts. In first part, we will discuss about how the Kushan invaded the Mauryan land and the trade in Gandhara region. In the part 2, I'll tell you about all the developments made by the Kushans in the Gandhara region. Okay, so let's get started. Uh, Kushan invaders about 40 AD, the Mauryan lands. It was the time of 64 AD when the people from the places near to the China, they marched into Afghanistan and the subcontinent. They were Kushans. These people were led by their ruler Vima Catfaces. You can see the Vima Catfaces. The Kushans were described as big pink-faced men who wore the long coats and skirts and sat on the chairs. In a very short time, they took Gandhara region from the Parthians, and they also defeated Shaka's rulers in that area, but they didn't drive out the Shakas from that area, and they allowed them to be governed by their own princes as long as they accepted the rule of Kushan kings. Then the Kushans went on to found a great empire. Vima Catphases was followed by Kanishka. He is the best known Kushan ruler and may have become the king between AD 78 and AD 128. After the Vima Catphases, the Kanishka was ruler for about 22 years, and at the time Kanishka was described as the king of Gandhara. He was very strong military leader who enlarged the empire. From this map, you can see that the Kushan Empire covered the both sides of the Himalayas, and it also covered the land from the modern Turkestan and the whole Afghanistan and a very large area of today's Pakistan and all the northern part of the India. So you can see that the Kushan Empire was spread on both east-west trading routes also. And like the earlier invaders, the Kushan's rulers had a capital in Gandhara. His Kanishka's winter capital was at Purushapura, Peshawar, but his summer capital was at Kapisa, north of the Kabul. Now we will discuss about the trade in Gandhara. My dear students, as with the Shakas and Parthians, trade was the main reason for the Kushan Empire's wealth and power. The Kushan's rulers kept on good terms with the Roman Empire and the Han Empire of China, which also helped the trade. As you could see from the map also that the Kushans control the midway point on the Silk Road. I'll tell you about the Silk Road in the next slide. The city of the Taxila was at a such place on the Silk Road that it became the trading centers along it and a collection point for trading goods from the China, Afghanistan and Persia. Taxila itself was well known for its own magnificent inlaid gold jewelry. Silk Road, Silk Road was a trade route which had been set up by the Chinese in the 2nd century BC. It covered a quarter of the globe, and it was the main east-west route and also linked many other trade routes. Along all these routes, caravans of pack horses, mules, and camels carried a huge range of the goods. Now, have a look on the goods produced in the subcontinent. At the Kanishka's time, subcontinents were producing spices, perfumes, dyes, fine quality muslin. Fine quality muslins which Roman writers called it woven air. Cotton, ivory, iron and gems were in the great demand in the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire exported some goods from the subcontinent such as cut gems, coral, perfumes, papyrus, and metals. But it imported far more and had to pay with gold or silver coins or other valuable things like red coral. The Roman writer Pliny the Elder complained in the 1st century AD about the cost of luxury goods imported from India, and he said, not a year passed in which India didn't take 50 million sesterces away from the Rome. So it was all about the trade in the Gandhara. We will discuss the development in the next video.